Hey plant friends, welcome back to my channel, Planty Princess 92. My name is Ashley, and today I think I have one of the most exciting unboxings, at least for me. This contains 4 plants, 2 which are the same, which are a wishlist Hoya. I think my top wishlist Hoya, so I am so excited to get this opened. I pray that all the plants in here are in good conditions. I'm not quite sure how long this was in the mail because I didn't get a notification that it was being shipped. I ordered from New Life Tropicals, which is a nursery from overseas. Looks like on the box it's stamped Friday the 2nd, April 2nd. So today is now the 7th, so it really hasn't been in the mail that long, 5 days at the least. This is also stamped ABE, so I don't know if that's when they stamped it, and it could have been shipped like a few days before that. So we're in the mail around 5 days to a week, I would think. That's not too bad for being overseas. So I have the 2 top wishlist Hoyas, and then I have 2 really neat Epipremnums that I have wanted in my collection for some time as well. They're not wishlist plants, but they are plants that I've really wanted, and since they had them when I ordered my wishlist Hoyas, I figured I'd get a couple more plants since I'm paying for the shipping and the phytosanitary certificate and all that good stuff. So without any further ado, let's get this box open because I cannot wait to show you this Hoya. I hope you guys are getting all your plants ready for spring. It is now officially spring where I live. We're still getting some cold nights, not too cold, but I would definitely not put my plants outside where I live yet, but I definitely am getting my plants ready for spring, ready for the warm weather and the growing season. So here is what the box looks like when it's all opened up. We have a piece of newspaper that's kind of folded over the top there. There's some shredded paper in the sides to keep everything compact and together, and then we have our cuttings wrapped in newspaper. These are some pretty, I mean, if they're this big, that's pretty nice. Okay, here's one of the wishlist Hoyas. I don't know if I want to open it first or last. I'm going to do it last. I have this one, okay. I have this one. And another wishlist Hoya. Okay, so we're gonna start with, I think, the most common one for everybody, but I don't have one of these in my collection, so I definitely really wanted to get one. And they're never in any nurseries around my area, so they're accessible online, but I don't know why I never got one. But I have one, so I'm excited, because this plant really is just so beautiful. So this is, oh, it's gorgeous. So if you couldn't tell already, this is the Epipremnum Cebu Blue. I love how like narrow and kind of long the leaves are. They're just narrow and kind of skinny. They come to a nice little point. I like the greenish like blue color to it. I've heard this is a really easy grower, which I'm sure will pretty much grow profusively because it's a pothos or an Epipremnum, and they're pretty fast growers for the most part. Gorgeous. So this is in very good condition. Check out the leaves, really cute leaves. This is a great size cutting, lots of leaves. We have new growth right here at the tip, which is always a good sign. We have some aerial roots going on here, so that's exciting. Since I don't have that many plants, I will go ahead and open each one up just right away to check out the roots, just to get that out of the way. So they wrap them in a bag, and then it looks like in wet newspaper, and kind of just rubber band them up. And in sphagnum, of course. Everything's still damp, so they couldn't have been in the mail that long. All right, so let's see. Nice. So we got some nice roots under here. definitely. So those are the roots we're working with, which is really, really nice, really healthy. They're nice and white. It's definitely a great root system for this little strand here. So excited. I'll probably propagate this to kind of make a little maybe 2-inch pot, kind of full of little Epipremnum Cebu blues. So yay. All right, let's move on to the second Epipremnum in this order. Now this is one that is a little more uncommon. I wouldn't classify it as rare, but it's definitely a little more uncommon, I think, and maybe even a little more unsought after, but this plant definitely does deserve some love and attention because it is so neat, especially when it grows up. So now it looks very similar to the Epipremnum Cebu Blue in its juvenile form, but when it grows older, it does get a really distinct, unique shape. I will definitely post a picture. You can see that this one is kind of starting to take on some form, I think. This leaf right here. With the cutout here and more of an elongated tip. So this is the Epipremnum Skeleton Key. And again, in its juvenile form, it just looks like any regular, you know, plant with just some green foliage. But in its mature form, it really is so unique and such a gorgeous plant. So that's why I got it. I knew I was going to be getting a juvenile form of this plant, which obviously I didn't mind because I love to watch things grow. And actually it's really neat to see and to have plants that actually change form right before your eyes. I love that, and it's just so amazing to me how a plant can just literally change its leaf shape right in front of you. So I really look forward to growing this, caring for it, nurturing it, and you know, being with it along the way of its shape shifting. Ooh, we got some nice roots in here too. Wow. Those are some really long roots. Really long, again, very healthy. So we have 6 leaves. That's really great. Really nice. I'm very happy with this. A little bit of yellowing, but that's expected, especially when, you know, you have a little longer trip in the mail. All right, so wish list Hoyas, top wish list Hoyas. Nervous. I've never seen this plant in person, only in pictures. So I'm literally so excited. So excited. I'm just so excited. There are no words for my excitement for this plant. I wanted this plant for such a long time and could never find it. And oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Ah! This is so cute. So cute. Oh my gosh. Ladies and gentlemen, I bring to you the Hoya Kenjiana Baragata. The central variegation though, because they do have 3 types of this Hoya that I'm aware of. The plain green form, the central variegation, and then the elbow marginata, which is variegated on the outside, kind of like macrophylla or something like that. It has that really thin line going around the outside of the leaf. These leaves are so gorgeous. I'll have to put some pictures because it will probably be hard to actually catch the beauty of this plant on camera, period. Just won't do it justice. It just won't. But I can probably get a better picture of it on camera through a picture. This leaf, it's it gets really wavy, really squiggly, comes to a kind of thin point at the top. It's so gorgeous, so unique. I'll put pictures of mine, but I'm also going to include a picture of it, with provided a lot of light and having that really distinct leaf shape, because I want to show you the full potential that this plant has. It is just stunning. I think this is like one of the most gorgeous Hoyas I have ever seen. Just with the leaf shape, the coloring, all of it together is just like, it's like magic. It's like seeing a unicorn in the wilds. All right, so let's check out these roots. So now I'm just curious to see the difference between the roots from this company and if you watch some of my other unboxings, the roots from Asian Plant Exports or Tropics at Home. Because a lot of times their Hoyas aren't really well rooted. Okay, so these are pretty much the same. They're just not very much roots, which, whatever. Just some tiny things going on there, which isn't a big deal. I'll throw in some sphagnum and it will get some roots, but it's just so gorgeous. I'm just so excited. So the tip here has dried off, so actually I will literally just see if it will, yeah. There was 2 growth points up here that kind of just chipped off. And I usually just twist them off. They come. If they don't, well then I'll take shears to it. Actually, I have scissors right here. Okay. But it does have, this is the start of another growth point, and it is a new leaf because I can feel how soft it is. So again, even though the roots are very slim, it does have new growth. So that's in the right direction. Okay, last but not least, now you know what this one is. It's another Hoya, Kenjiana, Variegata, variegated, central variegated. Wow, this one is long. I don't like it. Being tangled up in all this. So we did lose a little leaf, sadly, but that's okay. So this one's super long, which is awesome. Has one really nice leaf. Again, the tip is dried up, so I will just cut that off really quickly to promote some new growth from coming in, to promote some new growth to come in. So check out this leaf. This one is gorgeous as well. They're just all so beautiful. I love this plant. And you see around the edges how it's just kind of, it comes in, goes out. It's so flowy. So gorgeous. We'll check out these roots as well before we go ahead and wrap it up. So I've ordered from this company, I think one other time, and I believe it was a good order as well. I don't remember what I got, but I know I ordered from them before because I know this isn't the first time because I knew about them prior to this order. Obviously it was an okay order or a decent order because if it was dead, I'm sure I'd remember what company sent me dead plants. But I definitely do like this company. What I really like about ordering from overseas is that the prices are so great. They're, you know, obviously you pay a little more for shipping and stuff like that, but honestly, I think it's well worth it. Looks like they look like they're dead. It does have roots, but they look pretty dead. But the prices, it's definitely well worth it, I think, especially if you order a little more plants. Yeah, the root ripped right off. Especially if you order a little more plants, because then you're paying that, you know, phytosanitary certificate once and the shipping once, and the prices really do still equal out to be less than what you would pay for those individual plants, like here in the US, if you're in the US, or, you know, depending on the prices where you live. But for where I'm at, it's definitely worth it. So here we have the roots. They're just a couple little, not much really, but That's okay. Again, I will stick this in some sphagnum. I'll probably actually lay this like this to give more of the stem chance to root, because there are a couple nodes. There's 1, 2, 3. There's 3 nodes up to this point, and actually this is a node right here at the bottom. Whether that will root or not, I'm not sure. But so we got 3, 4. I guess we technically got 5 potential nodes, but I'll probably leave this one above just to hopefully give it a chance to grow some new growth. But there's 2 at the top here, so I'm gonna cover all these nodes in sphagnum, and I am just so excited. So that's everything I got today. I think I got some really nice cuttings, plants from this company. I'm very pleased with the size of these, really, for the prices. I just really love this company, and I'm satisfied with how the order came in. Thank you guys again for joining me in another unboxing, another video. I really do appreciate your support. Please don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you're interested in the content I provide, leave comments down below because I love chatting with all of you. And as always, every plant's a princess. Bye!